clears himself with a dribble, plays it high on the left side to Silva. Touch pass to the corner, Hammond for three. Size advantage. Spins to the baseline. Nice defense that time, and a lumbering comes up. Next, dead ball of a timeout to Silva. Ball fake. Drive down the paint, and he hammers it with the right hand. Oh, the ball fake. And he's got a sneer on his face.
Well, the Colorado Buffaloes, there's some highlights right there. Get a nice win, dominating win over the Oregon Ducks here at the Event Center. Hi, everybody. Voice of the Bus, Mark Johnson. Julian Hammond, sophomore for the Buffaloes, joining us here for a couple of minutes. Let's talk about that Oregon game. I mean, that was pretty impressive. You guys are coming off a Cal game the Saturday before on New Year's Eve. Did not play well. I know you paid for it in practice for a couple of days and came out like your hair was on fire in that ball game, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it was a bad loss. It was a game that we thought we should have won, and I mean, we can't do anything about it now except for come out in these next games and just prove that we're better than what that game showed.
But Julian, how does that happen? How do you guys play? And I don't know how you want to categorize it. Was it lack of intensity, energy, whatever it was against Cal, and then come out and play the way you did against Oregon, which was high energy, a high will and want? How does that happen in the span of about 4 or 5 days?
It was practice, definitely practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We practiced real hard. We had good practices. You know, we focused a lot on defense and getting through screens because that was one of our issues. And I feel like these next 2 games that we played after Cal, we had a lot better intensity on defense, and it was just overall better.
So is there a learning process there, learning a lesson, if you will, about, you know, when I think of games this season, when you guys have played with high energy, right? Tennessee, Texas A&M, CSU, Oregon State, when you play that way, is there a learning process for this team about the consistency of having that kind of effort?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because we feel like we can play with anybody, we can beat anybody. It just depends on how we're going to play, and we know that if we come out always with the intensity and we play defense, we can play with anybody in the country.
And you do kind of see it. I know a lot of times coaches have their things they lean on. Tad leans on defensive rebounding, and he'll tell you guys over and over again, when we play defense this way, guys, it doesn't matter what you do on the offensive end. That's hard to kind of understand as a player because, you know, we think as players all the time, we got to score, right?
Yeah.
But it's impressive when you play that way defensively, the offense is kind of secondary.
Yeah, definitely. When you guard, you know, you get out in transition, and then also it allows for more like mistakes, I guess, because we're not going to be perfect on offense, but if we are like consistently getting stops and we're holding teams into the 40s and 50s, then, you know, if we're not shooting as good like this night, we can still beat these good teams.
Yeah, the Buffaloes are going to dominating win over the Oregon Ducks, and afterward we heard from head coach Tad Boyle.
Powered by Ford. Cars, trucks, and SUVs built for America. Built Ford proud.
Jekyll and Hyde, this team. And I've never seen the movie. I've never read the book. I know one's good, one's bad. Like, it's total polar opposites. And that's what this team is right now. We're Jekyll and Hyde. And I don't know if we were Jekyll on Saturday against Cal and Hyde tonight or Hyde and Jekyll. But this is how we have to play defensively, night in and night out. Not that we're going to hold everybody to what we held Oregon to. It wasn't their best night. There's no doubt about that. But I think we had something to do with it. And I could tell from the get-go we were locked in defensively. Told the team at shoot-around, the team that rebounds the ball better tonight is, I think, going to be the team that wins. And that was us, and I think the score showed that. So really, really proud of their effort on the boards because Oregon's a good rebounding team. They came in here averaging 12 offensive rebounds a game. They had 2 at halftime. We got to build on this. That's the key, and the time is now. November's done, December's done. You know, we got Oregon State coming in here on Saturday. We got to build from the Oregon game as we go into Oregon State.
There's the head coach, Tad Boyle. The Buffaloes get the dominating win over the Oregon Ducks. That was the night before his birthday, by the way. Did you guys know his birthday was coming up on Friday?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So you gave him the birthday present ahead of his birthday and after his birthday.
Yeah, has to.
Yeah, that's all he wanted was that. You know, the Buffs did not have KJ Simpson. He'd been ill on Tuesday, didn't play on Thursday. This guy gets the start in his stead. You really kind of picked up your game to kind of fill in that void, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, it's a team. You know, we're all here. We all know that we're capable of doing whatever we need to do to win. And it just happened to be that KJ was out, so I had to step up, play a lot more minutes. So
there's something to that, though, is there? When one of your starters is down like that, it seemed like everybody kind of just picked up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, we're missing someone who does offense, defense, like he provides everywhere. So we know that we all got to pitch in, and there's no one guy that can carry our team to anything. So it's always going to be a team effort. And I thought our defense really carried over to our offense, and it really helped a lot. You
know, a lot of people know he came from Cherry Creek High School. He's a Denver Boulder guy. You're from the area. People thought of you as a football player, I think, when you were at Cherry Creek, when you were at the Bruins, right?
Yeah.
You wanted to play basketball. How have you grown as a basketball player during your 1.5 years?
I just feel like being able to play basketball like full time, like all year round. Like I've only been doing that for what, 1.5, 2 years now. So I feel like that's been able to help me like learn, like I can learn more. I can spend more time on like weaker parts of my game because I'm not spending 5-6 months on the football field, and like because I can still work out, but it can't be the same because of my body, and everything like that. So
he was a heck of a quarterback, by the way. Did football, playing that as high a level as you did, does that help you as a basketball player?
A little bit, definitely. I feel like some of the most valuable things though I got were just being around a team that was like successful. Because we won 2 state championships. My sophomore year we were there and we lost, but like so I feel like being around the winning culture, like you kind of like that bleeds over to like any sport, any situation. I feel like so.
And there's a toughness factor when you watch him play. He's a tough guy on the court as well. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Julian Hammond here. The Buffaloes get that win over the Oregon Ducks. They also got the win over the Oregon State Beavers. We're going to talk next with assistant coach Bill Greer about the Buffs' 20-point win over OSU.